Good morning. It is 6:44 a.m. on Monday, August 29th, 2016. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, this is the second video I've recorded today because the first one was about 4 seconds long because as soon as I started the video, I launched into a coughing fit. And I was just thinking, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that to be the very beginning of the video. I did wake up this morning feeling, I don't know, maybe caffeine deprived. Um, I think my my diet over the weekend was not the best in terms of like eating healthy things and enough. I don't know. I was just kind of weirdly out of tune with my routine behaviors. I'm not sure where that was all coming from, but I do believe that I probably had significantly less caffeine over the weekend than I typically do, and that has resulted in a little bit of, caffeine withdrawal. So, getting on that. Um, so yesterday, and actually Saturday night as well, I got a little bit back into Minecraft, which I hadn't done in a while. But I played a little bit with Mike on the PS4. You see Luna over my shoulder there, uh, just a little bit. Uh, just as kind of a hey, let's just kind of hang out and play a game a little bit. And I hadn't played it in a while, and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. This is nice. I like this. And then yesterday, I jumped back in to playing it on the Vive VR headset, which I hadn't done in a while either. And the Vivecraft mod for the game has had many updates since the first time I tried it, and it's super smooth now. Excuse me. The first time that I tried playing it, there was a weird glitch where um, it would allow my head to go into the ceiling. So like if I was in a room that was only 2 blocks tall, the normal game effect of that is that that's exactly the right height for your character and you can jump and you'll hit your head on the ceiling. Whereas for me what would happen is I would jump and it would make my head go inside the ceiling, which doesn't seem like it would be a big deal, but when you're constantly going in and out of caves and stuff, it can be very distracting because suddenly you can't see. But that seems to have been completely resolved, whether it was, a calibration issue or some other programming issue. But, it's very smooth now, and it's just a matter of remapping the controls to the Vive controllers instead of mouse and keyboard or PS4 controller. But it's kind of neat being actually there in the world. Um, and it just kind of reminded me that's a hell of a game. Boy. Also, last night I watched the finale of the HBO drama The Night of. And, it was interesting to watch it and to talk about it now just because the episode of talking about stuff that I haven't put the audio up for yet, Mike and I talk about the show for a little while, but we talked about it before having seen the last episode, so it's a little weird now. It kind of put an expiration date, so to speak, on our conversation. I'm still going to put it up, but it's interesting now to be putting up a conversation where we didn't know the end when now I do. Anyway, maybe I'll record a little coda to the episode or something. But the short version that I'll share now is that mixed success. The show, by and large, I think, couldn't quite decide whether it was trying to be a well conceived and complex traditional narrative, or whether it was kind of trying to subvert the normal expectations of that kind of a show and be a little bit more naturalistic about the the realities and the grounded details of the legal system. And it kind of alternately seemed like it wanted it both ways. Some elements definitely seemed like they were leaning into the reality, grounded reality and detail portrayal, but then it would also have stuff that could practically have come right out of a soap opera and didn't feel realistic at all. And yeah, it's just kind of, I think the show is overall well done, but it also just feels like it must have been in development for a long time and it kind of became a little bit of a Frankenstein. In the end, I'm not sorry that I watched it, but I would also say that it's fine. If you're interested in it, I go ahead and watch it. I liked it okay, but it was also not groundbreaking or anything. So, I will just go ahead and leave it there, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.